This week's Sports Star Spotlight takes us to New Jersey, just outside of Atlantic City, to meet a potential All-American in girls basketball. The 2018-19 season was an unforgettable one at Mainland Regional High School. The girls basketball team won its first ever state championship, and Kylee Watson wouldn't have wanted to go through that journey with anyone else.
Yeah, I mean, it makes it so much more meaningful in a sense, and being able to hold that state championship trophy above our heads with not only my teammates but my best friends and in some ways my sisters, because we've been playing with each other since 3rd, 4th grade, so we really loved each other, which made everything so much easier.
Kylee is Jersey girl through and through. She was born and raised here, and both of her parents attended Mainland as well. Her mom was a basketball star, went on to play for the University of Delaware, and her father played football at Maryland and also spent some time with the Seattle Seahawks. Having athletic parents, Kylee naturally got into sports at a young age, and her mom saw potential as early as the 2nd grade.
Well, she was always taller too, and she could run fast even though she was bigger. She just really had a knack for it, doing layups, footwork, little stuff, little things like that normally kids don't pick up that young.
I think one of the earliest things is she could finish with both hands, it's not real common for young kids. So we didn't know, at a real age, we weren't sure what hand she was going to shoot with. She was very good at dribbling with her left hand, which sort of set her apart. She obviously had the height. 3rd and 4th grade, when she started working with trainers, seeing her pick up things very quickly. That's when I said, she might be pretty good at this.
So when I got the job 7 years ago, I was kind of shopping around for assistants that would be my assistants as the new head coach, and I had taught with Kylie's mom for a couple of years and knew that Courtney had played college ball at a high level.
He asked me, do you want to coach? I'm like, sure. And then I was like, yeah. I'm like, my daughter's kind of good,
I was like, oh, that's great. And I'm thinking, yeah, everyone's got a daughter who's pretty good, And she's like, no, my daughter's going to be really good. And I'm like, even better, that's great.
So, and then, we started talking, and I guess he didn't realize that she was as tall as she was at the time.
I wish I could take credit for, having that be some sort of master plan, but I genuinely didn't know any of that was going to be the case. And then obviously things seem to have worked out in our favor because she's a great player and a great kid.
Master plan or not, it certainly turned out well for Mainland. As she helped her team win that state championship, Kylee averaged 18 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 blocks per game. She's now one of the best players in America, and she and her teammates have their eyes on another title this year. At 6 feet 4 inches tall, it's easy to label Kylee as a post player, but that does a disservice to how well-rounded her game is.
I think I'm pretty versatile, at least I try to be, and I always try to be the best teammate that I can be and always be the best person, but also have that competitive edge. Obviously, the goal is to win, so that's going to be the first thing that's going to be everyone's goal whenever you step on the floor. But I want to do whatever I can to help my team win, whether that's getting rebounds, making defensive stops, scoring, or even if it's just being a good teammate. I was never really concerned with, I need to score this many points a game or whatever.
She's just so humble and she's so hardworking. She's such a great teammate for the other kids to just want to be around. It's every time we're doing any drill, whether it's a conditioning thing or a workout. She's the best player on every floor she steps on, but she's also working harder than everybody else out there.
I've often said when your best player is also your hardest worker, that speaks volumes for the program, and it also sends a very powerful message to the younger players in the program who, would want to emulate a person like that.
Beyond just the high school and AAU practices, it's the extra work that Kylee does on her own and with personal trainers that has made her one of the country's elite prospects.
I think a lot of people look at Kai and they see her size and athleticism and think that she's the player she is just because of her natural gifts, which she obviously has. There's not many kids who are her size who move the way athletically that she does on the floor, but what most people don't see is the amount of time she put into working on her game, which is constant. It's 12 months a year, every day. As much as she can get into a gym, she's getting in there.
That part of my game has really grown since high school, I think, is just realizing how important that extra work is and how much my game needs to grow if I want to continue to be at a high level and compete in college.
That focus isn't limited to the basketball court either. Kylee strives for perfection in the classroom as well.
She's never gotten under an A, and I want her to get something and I don't want her to feel like she has to be perfect.
She's a really self-driven young lady. When it comes to her grades, she'll go up and the door kind of closes and she's in there doing her homework.
While New Jersey will always be home to her, Kylee is ready to branch out next season as she has signed with the Oregon Ducks. As she heads west, all of Kylee's family and friends at Mainland are excited to see how far the game takes her.
I am. I mean, we try and take it day by day because there's always something new, I feel like. But there's a lot of exciting things to look forward to.
Really excited. I think my daughter's more excited because she wants to be her agent when this is all done. And she's going to be successful no matter what she does. But this next year is going to be really, really exciting.
I think about that a lot in terms of what it'll be like for me to be able to watch her play at the next level. I'm just really looking forward to be able to turn on the TV someday and just watch her go dominate that level too.
Hopefully after college I can hopefully I can play professionally, maybe go to the WNBA, play overseas, something cool like that. And hopefully if I'm given the opportunity, it'll happen.